Hello and welcome to a new vlog. It's Tuesday when I have been typically starting my vlogs because it's usually a lot of a less busier day than Monday. But it's a weird day today. It's an official snow day. So my oldest son just goes to preschool, but it was canceled. So we've been stuck in the house since Friday evening. And we are all feeling it. My son and my husband were able to go outside and shovel snow, play in the snow on Sunday. But I've been in the house. I think we're going to get to go out tomorrow and go grocery shopping, which I'm thrilled about. The snow is beautiful. We got over a foot of snow. I'm not a play in the snow kind of gal, so I don't really care to go play in it, but it is beautiful. I think I'll get some clips. Like, it is so high that it has covered our fire pit, covered my son's like Adirondack chair. It's crazy. So much snow. And I know it's a massive storm that has like affected so many states, which is, it's really hard to wrap my mind around. Luckily we haven't lost any power or anything. We have all of our power, our heating, but we're just stuck inside because it's so cold and so snowy. We just got our first plow through our neighborhood today. So I think we'll be able to get out of the house tomorrow. So anyway, all that to say, it's been a weird day. I'm only sitting down to film for the first time and it's like 3 o'clock. My children just went down for their nap and rest time. So I want to catch you up on the beautiful button box throw. It looks like a hat. It's going to be a square blanket. Maybe if I just show you this, you can see kind of like all the colors, but I'm obsessed. I'm absolutely obsessed with knitting this. In my head, I think I just assumed, okay, as it gets bigger and as it grows, there's going to be more stitches. The rounds are going to take longer. So it's going to feel fast in the beginning, but then it's going to get a lot slower towards the end. But because you have the color changes, because you have the eyelet rows, there's something about it where it just keeps you going so quick. And you're not, your like rows aren't staying the same. So you might have like 10 rows down here, but then you go, to 8 rows, and then you're at 6 rows, or, whatever the pattern calls for. And because of that, you're using the same amount of yarn. Like, you're always using less than 10 grams of yarn per color, that it takes the same amount of time to knit each color, even though the rows are getting bigger. It's a magic. It's not magic. It's knitting math, which is kind of like magic. But it is so fun. It is so fun. I'm like I've been wondering what to do with my advent calendar from last year, and I'm thinking about casting on like the anthology throw. This is for my grandma, so I'm thinking about casting on the anthology throw for myself. But it is so fun. I've used so many colors. Some of the fingering weights are definitely like thicker than others, but you just can't really tell because of the pattern, and it's so much fun. Yeah. I love the drape of it, the feel of it. And especially now that I'm on circular needles, it's just flying off the needles. This is my own hand-dyed yarn. There we go. It's bringing me a lot of happiness as I'm stuck inside. It's also very like mindless. You have to pay attention to what row you're on because it's like a two row repeat. You have to pay attention to like what row you're on, but she makes it so easy in her pattern. I've never done a pattern by her. I've wanted to. It's been on my list, but I've never done one. And the way she writes out her patterns, it's just so easy to track where you are. So it's very mindless. So I've just been knitting on it, watching my kids play. It's been fun. It's been the perfect snowed in winter knit. Yeah. My youngest son just turned 1 yesterday, Monday. can't believe it. We have a 1-year-old. It felt like the first year of my oldest son's life went by so slow. Not in a negative way, but just like it was hard. Oh, the lighting's changing, I hope. But yeah, it was just hard with postpartum depression and anxiety. But this year has gone by so much faster. Like, I just feel like we got to 1-year-old. I'm like, wow, time has flown. But yeah, so we had his little, we gave him some banana bread. He didn't care for it. He's not a big eater, unfortunately. But yeah, we've been snowed in. He was sick for his birthday, which was sad. He has an ear infection, so he's very snotty. And he's also getting 2 teeth in at the same time. But it's been sweet. It's been sweet being home to celebrate his birthday. Being stuck in the house, not being able to go anywhere. But feel like we're cooped up and we are ready to go outside. So anyway, I have about maybe like 40 minutes. It's a shorter rest time today. So I'm gonna get to watching some YouTube videos. But I'm glad to be here. I was trying to decide if I should take out my camera because it's just me and the blanket. That's all it's gonna be. But I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be alone. Not having seen anyone in a few days besides my family, I thought, no, let's get friends out. So I hope that you are warm wherever you are in the world. If you're also experiencing this winter storm, I hope you're warm. I hope you have power. Oh, it's terrible for those people who don't. I hope you are knitting or crafting on something that's keeping you cozy, because I certainly am. A few hours later, I had such an exciting delivery, a yarn delivery. I was going to show you, but I cannot show you with this lighting. So I'm going to save it for tomorrow. So I'm not going to start on my unexpected knit until tomorrow in daylight, and I can show you properly. Which is fun, because then I'll get to have one last night with my button box throw. So this will be my last night working with it, and then I'll be starting my new knit, which I'm very excited about. I'm a little sad to be putting this down because it's going so well and so fast, but it's gonna be a blast. So I'm gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be a sweet night. My oldest son is starting to get sick. I think he's got at least a bit stuffy nose and congestion and runny nose a little bit. I thought he was the one that gave the sickness to my 1-year-old, but I think he's starting to get sick. And I have a sore throat. I started getting a sore throat after dinner. So I have my hot tea and I'm just gonna relax. My husband's playing tennis, off playing tennis. The kids are in bed. I'm just gonna take it so easy and enjoy my last day. Celebrate the last day knitting on this button box throw. Okay, let me show you. That's the start of it. I have it on a big ol' tube because I needed to switch to a larger circumference anyway, and I just wanted to see what it looked like because it's so hard to see on the knitting needles. It looks so good. I am 35% done. This is so fast. Whenever you think of throw, at least when I do, I'm like, oh, it's gonna take me months. This is amazing. I started Thursday, and then yesterday, is that right? I started Thursday, or maybe Wednesday, and then yesterday, Tuesday, 35% done. This is just so much fun. It's so beautiful. So when I get this back on the needles, I'll be at color 10. Ooh. So I wanted to show you that before I stop. And I'm thinking, one thing I'm going to try and start this year is to read before bed, like audiobook read, and then also do maybe knit. So like read and knit. And so this, because it's so mindless, this might be I might still work on this, even though my main project is going to be a cardigan. Let me dump out the yarn. My unexpected cast on is the Hilma Cardigan by Johannes something. Don't know how to pronounce it. I'll be sure to leave it and link it, all the things, so that you can see it. But it's very exciting. Someone asked me to make this. My friend knows someone from our church who just found out some very big medical news that they're gonna have surgery for, and she thought that having a cardigan would be like a colorful cardigan would be something very uplifting for her as she heals from surgery. And so she asked me to make it for the woman that we know. And I cannot express how honored I felt. Delightful to like bless someone with my knitting skill. And in many ways it was like this is what I was made for. To just like knit for people who are going to cherish it, who are going through a hard time, who I can like pray for while I knit. I'm thrilled. So she asked me to make the Hilma cardigan. It's a new pattern, and my friend is knitting it currently in cotton yarn because she can't do wool. I personally don't love knitting with cotton, and wool felt nicer, and so I asked her if she'd be okay if I did wool. And so I got Knit Picks Swish DK. So the main color is going to be Dove Heather. I got 6 balls of that, and then you have to have 5 contrasting colors. It's just going to be so joyful. Let me show you. So these are the contrasting colors. And this is and this is the main. The light gray is the main. So we have, the woman who I'm making it for really loves jewel tones. And she wears a lot of neutrals. So we didn't want to go too crazy on colors. So the neutral, main color is going to be this Dove Heather, this like light gray. And then we have a dark gray for contrasting. This one is, what is it? Cobblestone Heather. So I think these will look really pretty together. And then it's the first main color you have to have the most contrast yarn for. So we got Amethyst Heather, like a purple, a jewel tone purple, and I think that'll be really pretty with the contrast, or the main color. And then all the other contrast colors you just need 1 ball for. So I need 1 of the dark gray, and then 1 of Marine Heather. There we go. Yeah, that's better. It's very like a jewel tone blue, really. Forest Heather. My camera's blowing it out a little bit, but it's doing pretty good. And then Karma Heather. So this one and the amethyst are a little bit closer than what I was wanting. The pink, like pink and purple, they're a little bit closer than what I was wanting, but I think on the cardigan they'll look nice. Oops, sorry, I'm out of focus. There we go. Yeah, I think on the cardigan they're going to look nice. So now I just have to figure out what I should swatch. Boring, but I should. And I just have to figure out what order I want to place all the colors in. So the way you can see from the pictures is the biggest contrast color is along the back and the right arm. That's what's striped with the main color. And then your left arm is a contrast color, your left front is a contrast color, your right front is a contrast color, and then the back of your sweater is a contrast color. So I'm thinking I'd want to do the dark gray for the back. And then obviously the main color that we bought, the primary contrast color that we bought is this purple that will go along the top, back, and the right arm. So I just have to decide the location of these three colors. Well, that's really good. That's pretty true to color. Let's see if I can get the purple in there. You can see. Yeah. Honestly, this is what I'm thinking of. So I'm thinking of, so this is going to be on the right arm. I was thinking of doing the pink on the left arm and then putting these two colors in the middle on the right front and left front. I think that would look good. I also had the thought of, okay, if I put these next to each other, maybe they would like stand out a little bit more. So I could do something like this. Do this on the right, this on the left sleeve, and then this on the right front next to the purple, so it would like stand out more. And this next to the blue, the left front. But I think my gut is saying this. I think that's what my gut is saying. Let me know. Because I'll have time before I like actually cast this on. Or even when I start casting on, these three colors, the green, blue, and pink, are going to be like decided later. This is like my first color that I'm going to work with, and then my second color is going to be the dark gray. And those I already know. So let me know your thoughts. To like spread out the pink and purple, I think it would complement well being like on each arm, and maybe not so bold, because she does love neutral, so we're trying to keep that in mind. And maybe just more cohesive is what I think. And then the blue and green just like, you know, would look so pretty buttoned up together. So I'm so thrilled. This is such a happy cast on. Even though I'm loving my blanket, like I could not be more delighted to be making this for that woman who's going through a really difficult time. Just something to bring her a lot of joy, a lot of comfort. She's a Christian, and my friend and I are Christian. We all go to the same church, so it's just extra special knowing that I get to give this to her as I've been praying for her when I'm working on it, and I'm just thrilled. I'm really excited. I've never knit a garment from this woman before. Or this pattern designer. I have a lot of her patterns saved in my like favorites on Ravelry, but this is the first one that I'll make for her, so that'll be exciting. But yeah, I'm really excited. It's so colorful too. I still get to work with a lot of color, so I'm just thrilled. Okay, I'm gonna get started casting on. Well, swatching. finished my swatch, because I did a little swatch during my youngest one's first nap time. And it came out perfectly. I met Gage perfectly. Gage is 20 stitches, which I got 20 exactly. And I think row gauge is 30 and I got 28. Let me check that. Yeah. So, but that's no big deal. But yeah, I did not wet block it. But since it's so perfect, I'm like, I don't need to wet block it. It's perfect. So I'm going to cast it on. I'm so thrilled. I'm so thrilled. We just got back. My kids are down, but we just got back from the grocery store. It was so good to get out of the house. So good. I've never been so excited to go to the grocery store. And now I get to work on a colorful cardigan. I mean, life is good. It is bedtime. Kids are in bed. I have my hair all oiled so that hopefully my hair won't be as dry tomorrow. I'm backlit, so hopefully you can see my face. But I really wanted to show you how much work I got done. My husband surprised me with he just took care of the kids and let me go out for time by myself, time away, dinner, time, everything. And I got like a stripe done. Oh, you can't see how beautiful it looks. The purple and the gray. But I'm loving it. It is so much fun to knit stripes. So much fun. So yeah, I just got to go to a bookstore that has a little coffee shop, and I got a tea and knit on my cardigan, listen to my audiobook, and it was just so much fun. It was so refreshing. As someone who is an introvert and needs alone time, it was fantastic. My husband is so kind to let me do that. I'm filming again tonight because he's away at watching tennis, the Australian Open, with a friend, and kids are in bed, so I'm just gonna watch YouTube, and once I catch up on all the YouTube videos, I'll probably listen to my audiobook before I'm gonna try reading in bed. It's been a good day. It's the next day, and I got lots of things done. I'm about ready to start shaping for the arm holes. So I got the gray, purple, gray, and then purple, and I'm about to start shaping. It's been such a fun knit. Really fun, really quick. The pattern designer even has a tutorial for showing you how she carries up the yarn, so you don't have to weave in ends. So it's awesome. We got out of the house again today. My oldest one got to go to school, preschool. It was -5 degrees yesterday when we woke up, -5 Fahrenheit, -1 today. Both my boys have a runny nose, hence the same warm jacket so that I can get snot on it and not have to get 3 warm jackets with snot, just get one, hence wearing the same jacket. But hopefully they're feeling fine. They're just runny and congested. So hopefully they start feeling better soon, because we have our Noah's 1-year birthday party on Saturday, which will be so sweet. So I'm really glad to have been filming like once a week so far, posting a vlog once a week, it really has made the winter blues not so blue. As someone who does not enjoy the short days, the cold, the gray skies, it's been so fun to know that I have this to look forward to do something so creative, to knit, of course, but then film and edit and upload and then like interact with you guys in the comments. It's been a joy. It's added so much this little season. So thank you so much for being here, for watching. It's been really great. And I'm really grateful to be able to have a place to share and connect with people that enjoy what I enjoy and are encouraging and supportive, and it just makes the winter not so blue. Yeah. Anyway, I'll end the vlog here, and hopefully we'll see you next week. Yeah, I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we will talk soon. Bye.